Hi guys, I'm Dee, author of the Consumed by Heat series and one half of D&J.
And I'm Jay, the other half of D&J.
And this is D&J Book Chat. Welcome back to our channel. Now if you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, ring that bell so that you can be notified when we post new videos. Today we're going to be discussing The Boys Season 2, Episodes 2 and 3, our thoughts on it and an overall review. Now, if you haven't watched The Boys episodes 2 and 3 yet, go ahead and watch it and come on back because this is going to be a spoiler-filled discussion. So, without further ado, Jay, what did you think?
Well, first of all, I think that we should give them a spoiler alert because,
I just did.
Oh, you did? Oh, look at that. I didn't know. Anyway, so Episode 2 and Episode 3. I didn't like Episode 2 a whole lot. I think it was a bit too slow. I don't even think. It was slow. It was ultra slow. So Episode 1 was okay. Then they explained some stuff in Episode 2, which I thought was... I didn't like. I didn't like some of the stuff. And then we had in the same Episode 2 with A-Train and Starlight or Stargirl.
Right, that's Starlight. Stargirl is a whole different book and movie. But here's the thing, I just realized I couldn't even remember what happened in Episode 2 until he said that. That's how just blah it was to me. I don't know what's going on with season 2 yet. It's starting to pick up luckily with Episode 3, but seasons 1 and 2 to me were just meh. Episodes 1 and 2 to me were just meh. But I think why you didn't really like Episode 2, and I'm not sure if it's right or not, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I realized that season 2 started out trying to figure out their way, and Episode 2 focused essentially on the romance plot between Hughie and Starlight. It's like they wanted you to know, they felt it imperative for you to know where they stood as a couple. Did she forgive him for lying to her? Because we, in the season 1 ending, we saw that Starlight came in and saved Hughie's life. But they didn't tell you how they left it. Were they still a couple? Are they just friends? Are they trying to figure it out? I think that's what they were trying to focus on Episode 2, the relationship status between Hughie and Starlight, how they're still helping each other out, and A-Train that saw them in the finale, him basically waking up and what came of that. So I think that's what they wanted to put out. But was it a heavy hitter to me? No.
Nope. I wouldn't say it was the relationship why I didn't like it. I think what happened is that what I disliked the most was the fact that A-Train is supposed to be fast. So if A-Train is fast, then he'll see certain things. So how is it that A-Train missed where she put it? I mean, that was...
so remember, you're not telling the whole thing. So guys, what he's referring to, I'm assuming there's a scene where essentially Starlight and Stormfront, I don't remember what the new girl's name is, but they were doing essentially a press release for Girls in the 7, and so she got some Compound V to basically expose Vlad, and Vald is her name? What's it? You see, the thing is, I'm so upset with the Boys season 2 so far that I'm just, everything is just jumbled in my head because none of it really, it's all too convenient for me. So this scene, essentially, Starlight got the Compound V and she was hiding it because she was at the press release. So she didn't want to get caught with Compound V because she didn't want to be killed. So she was trying to hide it in her shoe, and A-Train basically was speeding along and saw her receive it and putting it in her shoe. So she was putting it in her shoe as far as we saw. Yet still by the end of that scene, we saw there was nothing in her shoe and she had somehow hidden it in the new girl's bag. And I was like, wait, what?
Exactly. That's the part of the thing that I didn't like. So we have that there, and then the story wasn't keeping me interested. It's like after episode 2, I just felt like I didn't really want to continue. I'm happy that I did, because we got a lot of stuff in episode 3 where there was a little bit more action pack. Huey, and sorry to say what you were saying as well, to add on, is where when you were saying they were showing the relationship between Huey and
Right. I see why they did it, because I watched episode 3, but when I was watching episode 2, I was like, ugh. And I'm a romance author, so I mean.
Yes, but also not only it's not the dynamics between those two, but it was also the dynamic between Huey and Butcher, mm-hmm. right? And how, things are going on. Also seeing that, Huey wants to ensure that, he's going in a way where Butcher is kind of taking, so he's taking the moral ground and Butcher is taking the let's go rampage.
Well, I think what's going on with Huey and Butcher is that Huey sort of has this complex. He wants to be seen. He feels like he hasn't really accomplished. He's like most of us growing up right now. In his mind, he hasn't really accomplished anything, either in his real life or even in his squad. He hasn't really earned. He's going through somewhat of imposter syndrome. He doesn't feel like he's really earned his place. He's not being recognized for doing anything. Butcher gets all the glory. So he's sort of struggling with wanting to impress Butcher, wanting to be accepted by Butcher, wanting to be accepted. Like, he's accepted by the crew, but he doesn't see it that way. He in his mind, because he's not as out there as Butcher, he's not being accepted, so he feels like he's worthless, and we're going through the motions of watching that happen. I'm sort of still having mixed feelings about that, because it makes Huey seem like a wuss, or not really a wuss. Like, it makes him see like, because he's going through, they're borderlining him going through this depression and this mental struggle with feeling accepted, which everyone goes through. I get it, but I just don't know if it has a place to be addressed properly during like just the 8 seasons of The Boys. So it just feels a little bit, again, convenient to me, like it's just there for a gimmick-ish. But I don't know yet. This is just the first 3 episodes, and as you said, episode 3 did get a little bit upbeat. Maybe because I'm used to The Boys being action-packed, and then we start out with a lot of expository, a lot of explanations, a lot of okay setup, and it's like I don't know. I'm just not here for the setup. I want to dive into the action, because I enjoyed episode 3. It still didn't blow my hair back, but compared to 1 and 2, it was on point for me. Compared to 1 and 2, compared to season 1, it's still not there yet for me, but yeah,
I get you. So I think, and this is I agree with what you're saying as well. Also, I wanted to see exactly how they were going, how Stormfront was completely different to her version from the comic. I know, I have some information regarding the comics, so I was interested to see how it works out. But in episode 3, we actually see what's going on, because basically in the comics she's supposed to be, or Stormfront's supposed to be a Nazi.
Well, I haven't read the comics, but to me, I think Stormfront is there. Stormfront is her name. I think she's there to replace Homelander. You can tell me if I'm right or wrong, because I haven't read the comics, but I think that's what, based on episode 3, at the end of episode 3 when she took the kill, I think that's what, like, she's the replacement, because they're trying to push Homelander to the back burner because they can't control him, and she's the replacement, I think. But even though they can't seem to control her either, so I'm just a little bit confused.
That's not the way how it went in the comic, but this is completely different because yes, Homelander and Stormfront didn't like. Well, Stormfront wanted to get into the Seven, and he was in a
You keep saying he. Stormfront is a guy in the comic?
yes.
Kudos to the TV show. Go Amazon. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm always for when they take a male character and spin it into a female if they do it well.
Yeah, and and again, I must say that I was kind of falling with episode. When did she come in? I think she came in episode 1 and 2, and I was starting to like Stormfront, and I'm like, oh, okay, she's not so bad. She's not a Nazi.
Not a puppet.
She's not a Nazi. All those stuff. She was bringing to the table is like, I'm like, yeah, and then episode 3 happened, and at the end when she was start killing all those people for no apparent reason, and you're like, wow, she's
angry.
She's racist.
Well, no. Initially, it started looking like she was racist, but then she started killing everybody, and we realized it wasn't.
The Asian dude.
She killed the Asian dude. She killed the black dude. I was like, wait, hold on. But then she started blowing out things, so she started killing everybody. So it's like it wasn't about race at that point. She was just she's just an angry person. She just doesn't care what she doesn't care about casualties. Basically, she's going for a target. So if you're in her way, you're getting eliminated because you're in my way. She sees a kill and you realize she gets a high off of the kill. You realize she'll say, no, open your eyes. She gets a high off the kill. So it's like that's why she just goes for it. So if you're in her way, she's gonna kill you because she gets a high off of it. That's what I picked up from her. That's how I sense it. Initially it was looking a little bit sketchy there because of the way they started it out. I'm like, you had to kill the person of color first, but then yeah, I'm that girl. But
so basically,
yeah,
we'll see how it's going to go out. It's going to be interesting to see you wrong that because you're saying she's not racist, but she is because her comic person.
Oh, well, I don't know. I'm just saying from this episode, I haven't read the comics. I told you,
okay, that's
just from this episode.
Okay. Anyway, so yeah, I think that's the thoughts that we have regarding to it. So overall, with the first 3 episodes, the first one was okay. The second one, the third one, yay! So I can't wait to see.
These reactions are priceless.
So I'm waiting to see what the episode 4 is going to be about.
All right, perfect. Because that's basically my thoughts in a nutshell, and that's what we thought. Let us know what you thought down in the comments below. Did you like season 2 episodes 2 and 3? What are your thoughts of The Boys so far? Episode 4 will be coming along. It released 1, 2, and 3 at one go, but we wanted to review the opener by itself because that was the opener. We wanted to give you our thoughts of what we thought. Then we did 2 and 3. So we'll go ahead and review the other episodes as they come out, but we want to start a discussion with you. Let us know below what you thought. If you liked it, let us know. If you agreed with us, let us know. Hey, if you disagreed with us, let us know. Let's talk about it. All right, until next time, what should they do, Jay?
Subscribe and continue listening to my wonderful voice.
Yeah, like, comment, and subscribe, and ding that bell so that you'll be the first persons to be notified when we upload. Thank you so much for tuning in to D&J's Book Chat, and until next time. Bye, guys.